is up, my beautiful people? Today we actually got a quick one here. We got a break from the fitness stuff for like a little bit of a life breaking news thing. Something I just seen pop up on my feed. It was super viral. I said, why not? So Jackson, Rampage Jackson's son. If y'all didn't know, he's been like live streaming a lot. He's been popping up on my feed. Same thing with Rampage. They both been live streaming, I think, on Kick. And this guy got into some beef with this wrestler dude, and he beat him up real bad. I mean, he's Rampage's son. I don't know if y'all ever seen that like clip of Rampage beating up the door. That man went off. I'm assuming he got the same type of rage. We're gonna watch this. Y'all can input your opinions if you think the wrestler deserved it or not. He incites Raja, and then Raja kind of takes it overboard and like really gets on him. Y'all see in the video. So he's like getting mad at his Twitch stream. He's telling him, I ain't gonna be no bitch, basically. That's when he fucking bops him. Boom, 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 boom. He lands mad shots. These motherfuckers gotta like pull him off. It takes multiple of them. And then look, now he's like trying to really get into it with this guy. They can't even show you that guy's face. That's how you know it's real bad. He's like intentionally not showing you his face. It takes like a lot of them to pin him down too. It's like, he's a big guy. So that was basically the fight. What decided this is what's about to be what this guy did. So that's the guy he slammed right there with the big beard. That's the guy he slammed, and we're about to see what he did to incite Raja, because he gave him like an unholy beating. So I'll give you guys the spoilers now. This guy who incited it, he ended up in the hospital for a little bit. They called Raja at the end. They told him, yeah, this guy's like flatlined on the floor, like we can't even wake him up, which is kind of crazy. He basically borderline killed the guy. He was probably on death's door. I think he was asleep at the hospital, like borderline conscious at the hospital. But I believe now he's awake and he's okay, I think. But Raja definitely gave him an unholy beating. That's for sure. Let's see what he did. So he smashes a beer can all over bro. And then just stands there. Grabs him too, puts his hands on him. Little push. That's how you know something's about to go down. For anybody who's ever caught in a situation like this, if you ever see somebody taking off their bag, taking off their clothes, their shirt, their hat, they're gonna go off soon. So you should clear the air soon. Not clear the air, but calm things down. They're trying to calm him down. But see, now this is where things get kind of messed up. They're arranging for something so that Rampage's son can like fake wrestle this guy and like get a little scene on him where he like slams him or something, and that'll be part of the show as he comes in and like slams him, and then it'll be a whole ending to the story. But and then he took it one step further and just started beating the man. See, this guy's apologizing. Basically, he's saying he thought like, oh, they're always doing stunts and stuff, so he thought that was like they always have their personality on, I guess. And something I've been hearing from a lot of people is like, here you see him raging out, he's crashing out saying, I ain't gonna take that, I ain't gonna take that. Some people are saying because he was reading so much in his chat they're telling him like, oh, you're just gonna take that. But personally, this is where I'll interject my opinion. I don't think it's really ever worth starting a fight, especially now it's up in the air what's going to happen with Raja, with his son. Y'all, I don't know if you've seen, Rampage was kind of going, he had a moment there. I think he kind of had a realization. Like, Raja's kind of in some serious trouble now, and it's not really worth starting that trouble in your life over a silly dispute. I think you should just settle things with your words for the most part. Avoid fighting at all costs. Even if you win the fight like he did here, quote unquote, it wasn't really a fight, but even if you win the fight, now you got to deal with the repercussions. Maybe this guy sues, or the city, you never really know. Or he's even live streaming, and this was a live event too, so you really never know what's going to happen to you there. I don't think that's ever worth getting your get back in common terms. It's much better to be able to swallow things, and I think that actually shows that you're a bigger man when you're able to just take something on the chin and keep moving and not really get to. So I think that's what he should have done. That's just me, though. I know some people don't share that same opinion, but me personally, I just don't think it's worth all the drama. That, and if you're on the street, you never know who has a knife or a gun. Y'all see him, he's getting real mad. He got banned on Kick now, I think because of how he was acting. Telling him he's got to go. He crashes out. He's still getting mad. And this is him in the parking lot later. I think they're telling him basically like, hey, this dude's flatlined. Like, we can't even wake him up. Basically what I was telling you guys before. I just wanted to let y'all see him yelling and screaming a little bit. He was having some rage. Reminded me of Rampage Jackson. That's about it, guys. It was a real short one. Not too long. I just wanted to share that. I thought it was interesting. It popped up on my feed. Again, in all seriousness, try not to crash out. Don't let your ego or your manhood make you do something that you might regret later or that might have repercussions. Try to keep everything civil. Have a good one, guys. Peace.